What's good, y'all? You know how they say if you lay with dogs, you get fleas? Didn't Tasha K just do a joint live about Roland Martin with Flacco? Is it a coincidence that a couple days later she goes at FBA defending her African husband after being on a live stream with the African Liberian poetic Flacco? And it's also convenient that she used the same excuses that Flacco used to Jew Almighty. But let's hear what got it started.
They called my husband an African booty scratcher. They said that I cannot speak on the foundational Black American movement because I'm married to a booty scratcher. Here's what I think about the FBA movement and any other movement that has to do with Young Pharaoh, Brother Polite, Dr. Umar Johnson, all of these movements that y'all look up to, all these men, okay, that I guess guide you to help elevate your consciousness. Here's what I would say about the FBA movement. It's no different than the KKK. Meant to divide, meant to separate you, to isolate you, to have you looking at other races that look like you and hating them for no reason. That is the same foundation and principles that the Ku Klux Klan build themselves on, which is protecting their whiteness, their pureness, not knowing that they are not pure. It's a lie. And I don't get involved in these types of conversations because it's ridiculous. And it's very unintelligent to talk about, to even speak on, that I would deny my own children, my own grandfather, my own mother, just to protect what? A movement? Y'all don't put food on my plate? Y'all don't pay none of my bills? Y'all sitting in living rooms with bonnets on, causing division because you angry, trying to be accepted no different than a gang on gang crime when you got them little boys in Chicago or any other city taking each other out over what? Just because you look different, you said something, now we got adults actually doing it?
First of all, FBA is not a movement. It does not have a leader. It is basically just a lineage and a designation. That's it. Can it be divisive? Absolutely. Should it be used with caution? Yes, because it can cause ill feelings when you throw around the word tether and things like that for immigrants and others who may participate in Black culture but don't come from Black culture. But it's usually precipitated by the misuse, misappropriation, aka vulturism of the culture, when you really don't care about the culture. You saw a great example of that. Jew Almighty stepped up, talked to Flacco about it, exposed all of that. The man said he changed. I don't believe him, but seeing is believing. But for Tasha K to profit off the community for so many years and then go this route, it was just a little odd. And the coincidence of just talking to Flacco, do you think there was any influence? Did they have any African conversations? Who knows? But boy, did she walk it back when them people was on her ass. Let's get to that.
To anybody that felt offended by me referring to FBA as the KKK, to anybody that I've offended, I didn't mean to offend you.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
I don't do that. I want any and everybody to be up in here having a good time. Lately, on social media, given the Nolan Wells situation, I mean, just any and everything that has to do with our culture, our people, Blacks as a whole, for some reason, I have been dragged into these conversations. So yesterday's show, had me fired up because to refer to my family, and I get it, everybody has, they say any and everything about my family, but to see, I guess, them say that I don't somehow care about my people because I married an African man. To refer to me and my platform or my husband as booty scratcher. Now, he laughed about it. It's fine. But for me, I don't know, that hit different because I got a son. And to see our own Black people, like, That's cool. That's cool. So here's the thing. And everybody's entitled, but here's the thing. I didn't have to react that way because at the end of the day, when I get up here, whether I make $1 or not, and I was unmonetized on this platform for a long time. To anybody that felt offended by me referring to FBA as the KKK, I wholeheartedly apologize. All I saw was divisiveness, and I saw a group of people attacking me, attacking my family. So I attacked back. So I'm grateful to my winos that are on the app that are educating me, that are emailing me, that are apologizing for, I guess, the few bad actors that are out there. But when you do Google it, that's all that comes up. Divisiveness. I don't know who's representing y'all's lineage or our lineage because, you know, I'm from America. I was born here. My mom was born here. One thing that bothers me is when I see black on black, like racism. I'm completely ignorant when it comes to this movement. I just know how I felt when I was attacked, when my family was attacked, and I decided to just, here we go. I will lend my platform on Sunday. I want the people that y'all listen to, if they are true educators in this FBA lineage, I want to talk to them. There are a lot of people that are just like me that are confused, generally confused about what this is. Please email me, unwindwithtasha@gmail.com. Let me know who are your teachers when it comes to the FBA lineage. If it's a great thing, I would love to open up my platform to educate more about it.
I'm definitely calling Cap. We're going to act like it's not a school system here. All the research she does on people, and if you can mention KKK, then you obviously, or should, have an historical reference of what they have levied on this country on people ever since people were freed. That was their genesis. That's when they got started, to make sure that the terror could continue. So to play dumb at your age with your amount of experience in this world makes zero sense. Not buying it. Do I think that your people will allow you back in? Absolutely. Absolutely, because this is not your typical MO. You do not have a pattern of behavior like Flacco or anything like that, where it's just a blatant disregard for anything looking black. I mean, just a disgust, a disdain, a public display of that. None of that. She don't have none of that. So she walked this back. Good job. I don't know if it's sincere or not, but her past history doesn't indicate that she is anywhere close to where Flacco was. Does she profit off black pain and misfortune? Yes. But that's a whole separate topic. That happens to be the economy of YouTube and other places. That's what people click. That's what people view. But I tell you one thing, it's the silent majority that situations like this will make speak. Like, they'll sit back and you think everybody leaning one way and you think you got a clear runway to say whatever you want. And the people that ain't got time to be making noise online, but when it's time to be heard, step up, that's the ones who be getting folks right. That's what happened to Flacco. That's what just happened to Tasha K. So she'd be a little bit more careful about who she offends, especially when that's where her bread is buttered. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's your boy Dell. Till next time, Second Take. We out.